Oh, hello, hello, hello. I just want my beautiful face here. Where's just my beautiful face? There, the mainstream, the mainstream. So yes, this is a test. This is how I used to do videos on my YouTube, and I kind of like the style. So I'm going to try it here and upload them. But there are so many things going on, so much news, so much good juicy news. Like today I found out ASAP Rocky was arrested at the LAX. See, LAX don't play. And over some shooting that happened in 2021. And I have no idea about what that shooting was about. I'm not keeping up with it like that. I just happened to hear through another blogger and I was like, wow. So yes, I eventually want to cover that because that is a very, I think, scary and interesting thing, right? Rihanna's pregnant, look like she's about to give birth any moment. Now her baby daddy in jail. Let me stop. All right, so that's one news I'd like to cover later. But before we get into the whole title of today's show, I just want to just kind of give you a spiel of what's in the news lately. A lot of stuff in the news. So a lot of people going to court. A lot of trials going on. Trials, tribulations, right? One case, I guess that's not being filmed live is the Kardashians. A lot of people, Kardashians are being sued. Oh my God. So Black China was their biggest nightmare, right? So yeah, Black China just really don't let them forget her. So Black China spotted filming new reality show hours before she's set to face off with the Kardashians Jenner family in a $300 million battle lawsuit. So what is that lawsuit about? So from what I understand, allegedly, because there's been a lot of back and forth about, for what I know previously, because Black China had a show, her and Rob, right? I think it was her and Rob. I don't know. Yes, it had to be. There was a show with Black China and Rob, and she believes, whether if it was with him or not, regardless. The point is that Black China believes that the Kardashian halted all deals for her. Like they found some way to blackball her from Hollywood or from reality shows or for getting deals or movies, etc., etc. And it could be possibly true because they are really, they're a powerful family, right? I wouldn't want to step on their toes. No way. So anyhow, so that's what that's about. That's going on right now. So she was spotted. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull up some news about that next. So another thing, Jada Smith, and Will Smith, allegedly Will Smith is getting treatment. Some people say rehab, and I hate that word when someone's having a mental breakdown. It's not the rehab. Rehab is for people who are using substance abuse, such as drugs and alcohol. So most likely he's in a mental health facility or a residential facility. So we'll call it a residential facility, not a rehab. Unless he claims like he has alcohol problem and that was the reason for him slapping Chris, then okay, maybe he is in a rehab facility. But there is some talk about rumors of divorce. I don't know if that's true because there were also rumors about that they will never get divorced. So anyhow, today Jada did her first red table talk since the Oscar slap debacle. And actually, they said she talked about the slap. Before there was talk that her and Will was going to talk about it, and then a lot of people thought that would be so disrespectful and rude. And then yeah, so we thought she wasn't gonna talk about it, but apparently she did talk about it, but without Will. No one knows where Will Smith. Nobody knows. So there are a couple more stories here. Courtney, she kills her boyfriend. So there's a I'm gonna say Instagram. She's a what do you? I don't even want to say model. She's OnlyFans. Now they calling OnlyFans model too. Whatever. So she has an OnlyFans, and she was dating a guy. I don't know if he was from Africa. I think he's Nigerian. So I don't know if he was born here, if he's Nigerian American or he's Nigerian. But apparently, this is a crazy controversy. She literally murdered her boyfriend. She was white. Oh, she's white and he's black. So, and they let her go. They're like, oh, it's okay. Oh, you poor snowflake. I don't know. So anyhow, this is bizarre because there are photos with her covered in blood. She's admitting to the murder, and they're just like, why don't you go and take a nap? You look like you're tired. America. So, yeah, this may be a very interesting story. I know there was some claims that she's made or stated that she only dates like rich black guys, etc. For somewhere, so whatever reason she only went after or like black guys that I guess she assumed was wealthy because I don't know what's considered wealthy here when the average houses are like $2 million. So that means everybody's rich, right? Everybody's rich. Okay, so I think that's the gist of this week. But today's presentation is going to be on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So get your tea ready and let's go through it. All right. I couldn't pull up slides and the notes at the same time, so I'm going to read my notes on my phone. And yeah. All right, give me a second while I pull it up. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's start the show. Okay, my darling. All right, so welcome to Psychologist 2021. I want you to enjoy the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, Johnny Depp and Heard, meaning Amber Heard, they met on a set in 2011 in the drama movie called The Rum Diary. I actually remember seeing that in the theater. It was a really good film. Very intense and yeah, a new beautiful actor or actress, sorry. And I guess that's what happens. Like, I don't know, Johnny Depp was in the movie in particular. Maybe he was just on the set, like they said. But they ended up getting married in 2015. So about 4 years later. I don't know if they were dating the entire time. However, Heard filed for divorce from Depp in 2016. So barely 1 year. Wow, isn't that crazy and amazing? That's why I tell people now, even my current boyfriend, I'm like, look, we're gonna be together longer than a celebrity. Isn't that like wonderful? So her main reason for filing divorce is because she also filed for domestic violence, a restraining order against the actor, accusing him of physical and verbal abuse. During that time, she said he was violent and volatile. This is all a legend, right? And there were episodes where he was under the influence and of drugs and alcohol, but Johnny Depp has denied those allegations. So currently, if you've been living under a rock, and I will bring you up to date. So now the two are in court right now because this has just been going on forever since 2015, since they got divorced. When did they get divorced? 2016. So it's 2022. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my gosh, 6 years later. Could you imagine 6 years and you're going still back and forth to court with an ex? Like, how you better choose your partner right. So currently the actor Johnny Depp is in court because he is filing a kind of like, I don't know if it's a countersuit, but he's suing her for $50 million for a defamation trial. So, hold on. Somebody's playing some crazy ass music in the background. Like, Jesus God. Okay. So, during the trial, the former personal assistant to Amber Heard said that she saw the actress suffer. She's never seen the actress suffer any physical abuse at the hands of then husband Johnny Depp. But she said Heard once spit in her face when she asked for a higher salary. Oh yeah, I seen that video. She actually did a Zoom video, this assistant. She said Amber Heard spit in her face because she asked for a raise. I'm like, wow, Amber Heard, she is no joke. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So also Johnny Depp says that Amber Heard punched him one night when she found out, or when he found out he lost $650 million. How do you lose $650 million? I have no idea. Okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty. So as you can see right there, that's where part of Johnny Depp's finger was severed, and severed means cut off. Finito, no mas. Adios. Arrivederci, no mas. So his finger gone. It looks like they sewed it on, and it looks like a little nub there. You can see here. But look like it's, I don't know. It's happened to be the middle finger, I think. So, okay. When they married in 2015, a couple did not have a prenuptial agreement. And so I guess this one sunny day, Johnny Depp decided to bring it up. And I think he was so infatuated by her. I mean, yes, she's beautiful. Okay, but Johnny Depp, come on. So he went head over heels, married her with no paperwork. And I guess he kind of snapped out of it one day, but still, he known her for 4 years, so that's long enough to have already some sense. But maybe, I don't know. I don't think people always need to do prenuptial agreement. I think sometimes it's okay if you love and trust the person, and the other person is very successful, and you don't have to worry that they're gonna come after you. So I wouldn't see any reason why she would, but there is a big age difference too. And then you'll find out later what's going on, like why this was, I don't know. I mean, maybe, okay, I'll tell you why later. So, okay, so when he brought up the prenuptial agreement, she kind of allegedly went into this rage. And so she also claimed he hit her. I think the claim was that he used a cell phone. I don't remember the details, but here I say Johnny Depp, he said he went downstairs somewhere. He was drinking some vodka, alcohol. She came down, found him there, and started screaming, "Oh, you're drinking again. You're a monster." Hurled the vodka bottle at him. It went past my head. So this is coming from Johnny Depp from the trial. And he said, adding that he grabbed a larger bottle to pour another shot. And quote, he says, "My hand is on the edge of the bar," and she threw the large bottle and it made contact and shattered everywhere. Deb recalled, "I didn't feel the pain at first. What I felt was heat and something dripping down my hand. I looked down and realized the tip of my finger had been cut off." So there was another claim that Heard said he cut his own finger off and that he wrote in blood on the window. So that was a legend. So who knows? I mean, this is like one toxic couple. So this is a little teeny tiny, where he said Amber abused him. So what the issue is here is because Johnny Depp went to court in United Kingdom, which is UK, another country, because they made a report in The Sun. The Sun is a big time magazine. Like here in America, we have People magazines, right? So there they have a magazine called The Sun. there they published an article like claiming, Johnny Depp, he's like a woman beater, a womanizer, abuser, domestic violence, etc., etc. So Johnny Depp was really angry about that. So he sued them. They had a really, really big lawsuit. And I think it ended around 2020 or it started around 2020. But whatever the case, it was millions of dollars involved and Johnny Depp lost the case. So Johnny Depp alleged that her threatened to take her own life. So he said many times she's threatened to kill herself. This is a big sign of somebody who has borderline personality disorders. And from what I was told in my training, when you come across these people, you have to run fast and don't look back. So allegedly, Depp, he says here, many times after explosive arguments to prevent him from leaving, Ms. Heard has spoken of suicide on a couple of occasions, so that always becomes a factor, he said, unquote. So look at them now. So this is recent, and I don't know who this guy is in the middle, but these are recent photos. And I just feel really sad for all of them. I really think this was so thrown out of hand, but I can talk more once I put my face back on the screen. Why did this ruin both of their careers? They both ruined each other's career because hardly any of them has gotten any roles since then. She was barely did like one movie, I think, since I know it. But I was looking, and actually she did do another movie, but trust me, I went to see it at like a $3 theater, and it was Aquaman, and there was a part two, and they were actually, oh, this is not it. Oh, they were actually, I'll go back to it. So they were actually trying to protest for her not to be in the movie. So they were doing like council culture, right? They call it council culture. And so these are obviously the fans of Johnny Depp. They wanted to remove her from Aquaman 2, but it didn't happen. And so this was the petition. And why? Because also Johnny Depp, he lost a lot of roles. I mean, he lost a lot of opportunities. So I'll go to him. But so what is Amber up to now? So apparently she has a girlfriend. She got married. And so that's what I wanted to say before, that maybe there could have been a chance for them to make up if, I don't know, to prevent it from going out of hand the way it did. But I guess maybe it was not that much chance because he is not her type. And somehow, I don't know, she had the baby herself, but they have a child. And recently I see here, I'll pull it up later, that Amber is, I don't know why they said breaking up. How do you break up when you're married? You don't break up. You either get divorced, right? So to me, that may be a sign of instability, right? Like, how do you, like, go from Johnny Depp and then go get married to a woman, and then you have a baby, and then you break up with her? It's just like all over the place, right? So there's something there going on. So let's talk about like Johnny Depp and what's happened to him. So prior to the court case against the Sun, remember the one I was telling you, UK? Another major story that had captured attention of the public was that Johnny Depp's fortune allowed a large number amidst over his time to blockbusters such as The Pirate of the Caribbean, Alice in Wonderland, but also through a healthy career prior to roles like Edward Scissorhands, blah blah blah. Depp has admitted to apparently that he lost $650 million he's made during his career. So yeah, and I know something else here mentioned about $650. So maybe he's claiming. Yeah, see, that's really interesting. So let me close this out so you guys can see my beautiful face. Let's see. Oh, I'll go to this video about the girl. And we'll do some research. Actually, let's do the research. So, okay, so this is the video. So, I mean, you guys know I'm not making it up. Hold on. Can I just make it bigger? You'll see it. right? Okay, I think that's how it works. Yeah. So, okay, reportedly splits from girlfriend, but I thought she was married. So, Aquaman star Amber Heard and cinematographer Bianca are no longer in a relationship. Um, yeah. So then here's the baby, and I see, I just pulled because I'm doing a slideshow, and I just pulled up the photo, and I was like, oh my god, the baby has scratches and bruises. I hope she didn't beat up the baby. Like, good god. Um, So I decided I wanted to have a child and blah blah blah. So it's like right after she had the baby, she broke up with her. Like I don't really know the story about when they got married, etc. What happened? What is this? Mother Page who died. Her name. Okay, so I really don't know what's going on with them, but yeah, let's talk about. I was gonna pull up here. Johnny Depp losing $650 million. My Y isn't working, and you guys know that by now. So, let's see. Depp said he found out that he had lost it from movies due to financial mismanagement. Okay, so that has nothing to do with the accusation, but I guess his managers, people who were mismanaging him. Yeah. Oh, I think I remember hearing that. Okay. But he was spending money like crazy too, anyways. I heard he was doing like private jets. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this case so far? Do you want to watch a little bit of the trial? So, I just thought it was a coincidence. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is not worth it, you guys. Like, if you ever have such a situation in your life, just let it go, please. Just move on for your life. Just for God's sake. It is not worth it. Like, could you imagine them for 6 years? Like almost a decade? And this is not over. It's not over. Like, come on, this is gonna be residual stuff going on. And also he's planning to open to re appeal the case that he lost in the UK. So he's also going to go back and fight that and drag her to UK to fight that case. So what is this about? Is it because one feels so hurt that they just want to continue to just twist the knife, twist the knife just because they can? And just let it go. And I would say it's sad, but who knows what happened? Only they know what happened behind closed doors. Have you seen that movie? It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate, where the wife she beats herself up like call the police. She goes to the hospital and then she says, "Oh, she claims that her husband did it." Crazy stuff like that happens. You never know. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm just saying. I mean, that's a bizarre, extreme case. So did Johnny Depp hit her? I don't know. Did she hit him? I don't know. But apparently, it seems like both of them are toxic to each other, and that she is, I don't know. It looks like she's trying to move on. Is he trying to move on? Maybe. I don't know. But the fact that he's I don't even know she has that much money. Maybe she has a little bit. I don't know. Maybe from him for the divorce, but no, she made a couple little movies, but still, like this little, little. But I think it's like, he has the money to drag her to court forever for the rest of her life, and he he just might do that just for the hell of it because he can do it. And could you imagine how that may interfere with her life? Say, what if she has a film she's trying to film a movie or she's trying to do a show or whatever, and now she has this goddamn court, right? She has to go back and forth to court for like a whole month, and then here in America, and then in the UK, and like it's crazy. So and then how can he move on with his life too? Maybe I'm saying a legend because Johnny Depp is claiming that she's made up stuff for clout. And maybe she did, and it's unfortunate that Johnny Depp, you're gonna have to take this loss. Like, even if you didn't beat her and she said you beat you, I mean, she said you beat her, it looks like you have to take a major loss and just move on. Because even if you do prove her to be a liar, it's not gonna it's not gonna change what happened 6 years ago. It's not gonna change. You lost some opportunities. You didn't get rebooked for some shows, like your. Oh, I forgot there was one show. Oh, they pulled him out of a movie. Let me find it. They pulled Johnny Depp out of a movie because of this case. And why it didn't come up on my slide? A lot of stuff didn't come up on my slides. Oh well. Let's see, Johnny Depp. Now my computer, everything is freezing. Oh my god. Okay. Since it's freezing, I want to be safe. Because oh my god, this is going longer than I thought. Like, oh my god. Johnny Depp lost movie role due to but I understand, where he's coming from, because if you have a title as a woman abuser, you're screwed, of course. But still, I just think, spending his whole life dragging her to court is a loss too. Just like, whatever, screw it. So, Johnny Depp will get 10 million for lost Harry Potter role. So yes, he lost a role in Harry Potter. He also lost a role in another movie. I don't know what's the other movie. Mm, yeah, I can't find it. Oh my god. So yeah, it says my Safari quit unexpectedly. So you guys, I'm getting a new computer. I can't wait. It's gonna be lit. So yes, Johnny Depp did lose some roles, some movie roles, lost, and it's really sad. And I'm sure she may have lost some roles too. Um, so Johnny Depp first major role since domestic abuse. Wow. So here's an article here from January. So can you believe he hasn't done a movie since? And I think she hasn't either. Where am I so tongue tied? I don't think she really hasn't done a movie role either. So can you see how both of them ruin each other's life just over some stupid like argument? It's so sad. Oh my god, this is so sad because they really really screwed each other. Violence by ex-wife. I remember her. So Pirates of the Caribbean, right? And I look forward to him doing another Pirate of the Caribbean. So yes, yeah. So he went to court 2018 for the UK. Yeah. So wow, this is like a mess. I think it's a mess, and to me, it makes no sense, Johnny Depp. You're dragging everybody. You're dragging your friends. You're dragging your sister. Everybody in the court on the witness stand. You got your friends there crying, and this to me is so embarrassing and humiliating. Like, so his sister said, I thought this is a coincidence, right? So the sister was, and I think this could be. So let's get into some psychology really fast. So they talked about Johnny Depp's mother being very abusive, physically abusive, yelling and throwing things abusive, like volatile. Not until she gets her way. The mom was like really like evil, and the mom would have bad names for them, like mean names, and so one thing I think they do with these kind of trials, like especially if they're asking if you ever suffered abuse, it can go two ways. It's a little tricky. They can say, "Oh yeah, he was abused," or he's seen abuse growing up, so that means abuse is normal to him. So maybe he's more likely to abuse, right? So they can use that against you. Like if you grew up in an abusive household, then you could turn out as an abuser. But also, maybe they want to say, I don't know how that would work in his favor. They want to feel sorry, like, oh, poor Johnny Depp, he grew up in an abusive home and he's prone to abuse. And so maybe Amber picked up on it, and it's like a predator. They know their prey and that she knew she can do those things to him. And there's so many claims of her being like abusive to him. So it can go both ways. So to me, it's very risky to talk about certain history, like family history. So the sister uh, of Johnny Depp was on trial, and she said the mom, when Johnny was little, that he had a patch on his eye because he had a lazy eye, and to strengthen the other eye, they would wear a patch on one eye, and the mom used to call him One Eye. That's so mean. Like when the mom was mad at him, she would call him One Eye, and I thought, how coincidence? Like Johnny Depp's biggest ever movie role was Pirates of the Caribbean, where he's wearing like one freaking eye. Like, come on, you can't make this up. Like seriously, if you want, go ahead and Google it. But maybe I'll just try to pull it up now. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Depp, he looks like he's stressed out. Also, some other things about Johnny Depp. So he kind of veered off in his career. He was getting into rock and roll. Also, one of his friends who went on the, I watched a little bit of the trial, so it was very interesting. He kind of picked up on some guy who was a painter. He met him somewhere like in Florida. He really liked the guy. They reconnected here in LA, and he like got a place for him to stay. And it's like, oh, I just want you to paint. And so I forgot where am I going with this. So the guy, he seemed like very sensitive and very nice, and so it just seemed like Johnny Depp was at a part in his career where maybe he was getting a little tired from acting because he was exploring in art, like getting an art gallery together, and then he was exploring in music, trying to get a music band together. So it was just like, yeah, maybe it's like one of those like midlife crisis kind of thing. So what was I going? Oh, okay, One Eye. It's like, what was I? Oh, I can't even say One Eye because I'm like, damn, why is it working? Oh, it came. It actually worked. Oh, oh, oh. So he talked about this in the Rolling Stone magazine. Wait a minute. He's blind in one eye? Hold up. Wait a minute. You guys, Johnny Depp is blind in one eye. You see that? Look. And then we're going to log off. So when Johnny Depp first swashbuckled across the scene as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, he had a secret. He's blind in one eye and nearsighted in the other. Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it wasn't until 2000. Well, can't they do laser surgery and fix it? Okay, so until 2013 interview in Rolling Stone magazine that he revealed his visual impairment. I've never had proper vision, he said. I never knew that. He's blind in one eye. So isn't that funny that they gave him that role? That's what I call Illuminati. Yeah. How interesting. So I guess we know now. He's legally blind in one eye. Yeah. So yeah, so he's legally blind in one eye. Yeah, I never knew that. Um, so here again, like I said, he talks about abuse from his mom. So Johnny Depp says, oh, he's legally blind in one eye, and as he recalls abuse from his mom. How sad. But you know, this stupid lawyers pumped him up. I know how lawyers work and talk because I had a lawyer, and they want you to give the biggest sob story in your life, and I wasn't with that. Like one time when I had somebody represent me, something very basic, simple, trial, which was regarding like my professional career, like trying to get some stuff together, and it was like he wanted to make a show, and I'm like, dude, this is not what, this ain't that serious. But that's what they want to do. So, what is the purpose of court or lawyers having clients? So, like the case is like so unrelated. So you're trying to get your driver's license, for example. Like this is not my case, but I'm just giving an example. And then the lawyer wants to say, oh, like, were you ever abused? Like, why don't you get on the stand and cry and talk about it? Like, what the hell that has to do with a driver's license? Like, yeah, they be doing stuff like that. So let's see. Can lawyers and traumatized clients learn to trust each other? No. So we're gonna have to talk about that another day because I'm really interested about attorneys trying to make you recall very traumatizing things in court that's so unrelated. Like it has nothing to do with nothing. So tell me what you think. Do you like this style? Please follow me, and I'll see you next time. My new loud ass neighbors.